We are live at the CompuBox Academy. The time is Amir Khan. He's Bolton's finest. Watch for those hands tonight. They are as fast as they come. Terrence Bud Crawford, the undisputed lightweight champion of the world. He also can crack at welterweight. One of the best to ever do it.
As soon as the bell goes, don't blink. That fight could be over.
This bout, not too many. We're expecting an all-out offensive display. Miss with that jab. Cannot throw out a lazy jab in this fight. You'll get knocked out. It's Khan versus Crawford part 2. Of course, Crawford with that TKO win in 2019 in New York City.
Amir Khan is and was one of the fastest fighters I had ever seen. And then for the first time in his whole career, he got in the ring with somebody that was faster than him, sharper than him, threw clusters much better than him. So then he thought, what is going on here? It's a new world. How does he deal with this? Then now he's got to depend on his skills. But he didn't realise that until the fight. So this is why we're doing this all over again. Amir Khan now has to depend on his skills rather than his speed, because he knows Crawford has the speed to put him out.
Can they figure out the combination to this safe?
Skill for skill, tap for tap. She's like a match made in heaven.
Nice counter. We wanted action, and they are delivering. Quick punch scores. It's all offense all the time. A very competitive round with 10 seconds left. Let's talk about Khan in that last round. And a round that seemed like eternity for them.
Boxing back together.
And there's the bell to start round 2. So the fight will continue. How do they turn things around?
They've had 1 minute to recover. Now they've got to bluff it. They've got to bluff it. They've got to come out now and style it out. Get on the back foot, jab, rest on the jab. Be smart and pop until your legs come back. Then put the pressure on.
If you like defense, you're going to love this fighter. Excellent defense. They stay on the outside. They use their jab efficiently, and they don't take damage.
It's a flat footed fight. If you've got a dancer out there in front, you've got to cut them off. Cut the ring off. Make the ring small. Put them on the back foot. Put them under pressure.
You couldn't write a script like this. This is like Rocky versus Apollo. You'd like to see more jabs. Some nice exchanges from both men in this round.
Perfectly matched. Skill for skill. Tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you. And so I've got to respect both of them more than happy.
They won't give us a second to catch our breath. Every time he throws a punch, a receipt is coming right back. Not a lot of punch output. Thought there would be some more action here. A perfect counter lands. You know the scorecards are going to be all over the place in this one. Let's Let's talk about Khan in that last round. Pretty dominant round there. Let's see how they respond here in the next round.
I seriously hope the judges kept their eye on this.
He's going to be confident.
The bell rings and we start the third. Coming off that great round, let's see if they can build on momentum here.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
A perfect counter shot. This counter fighter believes in the anything you can do, I can do better. They'll let you throw a punch first, and they'll answer you and usually hit you harder.
Reaction is second to none. It's the blink of an eye, and they're waiting for any little twitch you do. So you've got to fight a counter punch is smart.
Not a lot of punch output. Thought there might be more action here. Back and forth they go in this round. The momentum continues to shift.
They're so close, so close. How can you separate them? It's going to be a hard night tonight for the judges.
There's a counter shot. They've got to use their jab better in this fight. They both want the knockout. Cannot throw out a lazy jab in this fight. You'll get knocked out. Very close round with 10 seconds to go. Let's talk about Khan in that last round. Well, it's no secret who has the advantage.
There's a god-awful round.
And there's the bell to start round 4. Coming off that fantastic last round, let's see if he can keep his momentum going.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
Good counter punch. When are we going to see a jab from these two? He misses with that jab. Do you believe what we are seeing? They exchange punches. Tough to be a judge in this fight as both fighters have had their big moments.
Perfectly matched, skill for skill, tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you, and so I've got to respect both of them more than happy.
What do you think of this fight so far, Johnny?
It's the one who draws first blood, Todd. That's what you've got to look at. If you pick and you know you're in there with a banger, you've got to be on it, but you've got to be confident.
Neither one of these fighters want to see the judges' scorecards. This round's still up for grabs with just 10 seconds to go. Let's talk about Khan in that last round. What would you tell this guy? He's got to do something different.
Every second, every...
Just be smart.
Time for the 5th round. That corner has got to find a way to get some momentum behind their fighter.
That was a tough last round. Now you've got to make sure he doesn't put it on him. That's what he's going to try and do. So tie him up, hold him, lean on him. Don't get drawn into a fight. Not yet. Not until your senses have come back.
Beautiful counter shot. Good counter punching. Has to be careful for that receipt. It's always coming. Not a lot of punch output. Thought there might be more action here. We've seen in the past from this fighter, they don't get concerned when they lose some of the earlier rounds because they know they've got that power that can strike at it. You could see it in their eyes. They saw that punch coming, and there was nothing they could do.
I need to see that again.
The referee deems they can continue, but this might be a big mistake.
Somebody can smell blood here. They can smell blood. They've got to be smart. Get in there. Then boom, back in the same spot again. It happened once. You got away with it. You can do it again.
He's got the advantage halfway through the round.
No doubt at all. You can see who's winning. You can see.
Whoa, Johnny, take a look at this action. Amir Khan in some real trouble. No, we don't see a knockdown.
Defense, defense, defense is everything because they got shot once. They know they can get caught again. So for now, just defense.
Final 10 seconds here, unless we get some late drama. I think we all know who won this round. Let's talk about Khan in that last round. A borderline disastrous round, but he's still on his feet.
There's always a way back. Don't ever run anybody off.
Better than that, kid. Just go back out there.
Great work, great work. I love that. I love that. The jab slick.
And then we'll go again. Don't worry about that round. Don't worry about
Time. Set him up. He'll take him out. He's ready to go. He's absolutely
that round, but we don't care. Just go out there and win the next one. Yeah?
Let's start the sixth. Last round was a disaster. What can they do here to turn this around?
2 knockdowns, and you're coming back from that. That's near on.
Whoa, did you see that? Give me just a second here, Johnny. Terrence Crawford just got rocked. They've avoided catastrophe there.
Now they've got to wake up. They've got to get on the back foot, clear the head a little bit, then jump back into it again. It's all about the hustle. Get back on it.
Crawford. And as we see it again, there's no way to get up when you get clipped with a shot like that.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Listen to me. Are you okay?
They're on their feet, but is this the beginning of the end?
The corner need to think nice and sharp. They know their fight. They know what their fight is capable of doing and what their fight can and cannot take. This is going to be a tough decision to make.
We need to turn this around halfway through.
It's that forever hope. Remember the fight at Evander Holyfield? He could be behind on points up until the last 10 seconds, but he's fighting like he's going to pull it back. That's the kind of hope we need to see.
No rest for the weary. Gotta let your hands go a little bit. It's okay to be aggressive now. Final 10 seconds here, and the corner is going to have their work cut out for them. Let's talk about Crawford in that last round.
We're switching off.
Here we go. It's round 7. He couldn't finish him off in the last round. Let's see what this has in store for us.
Oh, listen to me. If I knock somebody down like that round, you know this round coming out? He's getting everything, full barrel because I know his legs are gone. So this, you watch what's going to happen. If he doesn't, I'll be very, very surprised.
And that hook misses. Well, you know, in this division, we're going to see a lot of combinations, a lot of counter-punching.
You've got to be courageous when you get in there with someone that's bigger, stronger, and faster. You've just got to use brain there.
That punch landed. I can't believe we're only halfway through the round.
Skill for skill, tap for tap, just like a match made in heaven.
They exchange punches. Which one of these athletes is going to be the first to go down? And he scores with the counter. Every time they throw a shot, they get countered. Just missed with that hook. Crawford is dazed. Despite what the judges' scorecards read, there are no losers in this one. Let's talk about Khan in that last round. As bad as boxing judging can be sometimes, there's no doubt who won that.
That was a terrible.
And there's the bell for round 8. Last round, complete domination. Let's see what we have in store for us here.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
We hear that old phrase, second win. You've got to find it somehow.
Now this is about desire. This is about character. This is about want.
Nice counter punch right up the middle. This is a high-octane battle. Beautiful counter shot. Couldn't land that jab. Well done with that counter shot. They are giving us a high-tempo show. Here we go with these two lightning-quick lightweights.
Todd, look back in history. Sugar Ray Leonard against Roberto Duran. The first fight, Sugar Ray Leonard tried to fight, stand there toe-to-toe with him. The second fight, he thought, this guy's aggressive. He's nasty. He'll do everything to get the win. I've got to box him. I've got to frustrate him. I've got to humiliate him and show him how good a boxer I am. That's the only way you beat an aggressive fighter. Show your boxing skills. Step out the way. Don't fight fire with fire. Use brain over brawn.
This round could go either way. 10 seconds to go. Let's talk about Khan in that last round. They've got the momentum. They've got the advantage. How do they carry that into the next round?
Get out there and
There's the bell to start round 9. That last round was huge for him, Johnny. How does he keep the momentum going?
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
Cannot throw out a lazy jab in this fight. You'll get knocked out. Beautiful counter shot. Straight right just misses. The work rate is down. The head isn't moving as well, Johnny. Fatigue is starting to set in. I gotta stop you here, Johnny, as we pick up the heat. This is not how the story was supposed to go for Amir Khan. How are they still standing?
Green Days now needs to steady the pace. Get the pace back to normal.
Good fight so far. Both of these fighters have had their moments.
They're so close, so close. How can you separate them? It's going to be a hard night tonight for the judges.
How about that time counter shot? Every punch finding its target upstairs. Just when you think they're going to have a lull in the action, we get it heated back up. Catch and shoot. Let's talk about Khan in that last round. Well, he is glad to have heard that bell.
Wow.
This fight's not over yet.
And there's the bell for round 10. So not the best round, but let's see if they can turn it around here.
This is one of those situations. You've just been hurt. You've got to get out there again. Be smart. Be sharp. Don't be a fool. Don't get suckered in. Make him fight your fight. Hold him, tie him up just until your head clears again and your legs come back again. Because if you don't, he's going to pop you off.
No rest for the weary. And he scores with the counter. Well, Johnny, has anything surprised you here as we enter the final frames of this bout?
Don't get trigger happy, because all of a sudden you're going to be gassing yourself out trying to get that shot, and that's when they catch you.
Catch and shoot. That left uppercut doesn't score. What a round so far as we've reached the halfway point.
Skill for skill, tap for tap. Just like a match made in heaven.
Has to be careful for that receipt. It's always coming. Both men step back for just a moment. Correct me if I'm wrong, but when you're dealing with someone with so much... And there's no doubt about it, as we see it again, that body shot did them in.
I've got...
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Are you okay?
10 seconds to go, and what domination we've seen in this round. Well, these scorecards were all over the place, but in the end, I think the right athlete won.
It could have gone either way, and it's hard, you know. You're going to have people arguing. The fans for one and the fans for the other will say our fighter won. Split decision was fair. Down to the T, down to the wire. These guys put it on the line. Split decision is fair.